I tell you guys that भाई देखो 400 कोर्स तुम लोगों को फाउंडेशन इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ा था.
हाँ.
So उसमें जो है वो 300 कोर्स था.
अच्छा.
ठीक है ना, वो 3 घंटे का कोर्स था वो. 3 क्रेडिट 3 घंटा. अच्छा, सो 3 घंटा समझ लो, 3 घंटा तुम लोगों को पढ़ाने के लिए हमको कितना टाइम लगाना पड़ेगा आप सोचो. सो एटलीस्ट मतलब मैं बोल रहा हूँ एटलीस्ट आई प्रॉब्ली स्पेंड 6 आवर्स पर वीक. 6 आवर्स पर वीक. ये सब क्वेश्चन आप पूछ रहे हो जो ठीक है वो मिड सेमेस्टर में या एंड सेमेस्टर में क्वेश्चन जो पूछते हैं या क्लास टेस्ट में जो क्वेश्चन देते हैं वो सब क्वेश्चन तो सोचना पड़ता है ना.
अच्छा.
आप क्यों कोई किताब में आपको क्यों नहीं वो सब क्वेश्चन मिलता है.
हाँ.
मिल जाता मतलब इफ आई वेयर टू कॉपी इट फ्रॉम समवेयर यू कुड हैव गॉट दोस थिंग्स आउट ऑफ एनी बुक. इज इट नॉट? सो यू डोंट फाइंड इट. सो देन आई हैव टू थिंक अबाउट दोस क्वेश्चंस afresh, you know, to ask those questions, pose those questions to you, to challenge your level of understanding. Do you understand? So now, so for those things actually I have to spend a lot of time. So I spend maybe 6 hours per week, just a guess. So then
for 3-hour class.
For a 3-hour class. For a 3-hour class means that is in addition to those 3 hours which I spent there. You got my point? So maybe I'm spending then 9 hours per week. You got my point? So if I am spending 9 hours, so do you think you will end up spending 3 hours per week and then you'll be all right?
No.
You can be all right if you are maybe 3 times more, intelligent compared to me. You got my point?
Yes,
so if it is not, then you have to spend at least that much of time or even more maybe, because my exposure to this field is probably more intense than the exposure of any of the students. So then again, I mean, the question comes that how many hours you have to spend per week. So you have to spend maybe, I don't know, if I am spending 9 hours, maybe you have to spend 18 hours. Just a guess. Okay, so then if it is 18 hours per week, if you think that on the last day of the exam, 2 दिन पहले रात को जो है आप प्रिपेयर करके एग्जाम दे दोगे, हो नहीं पाएगा. बिकॉज 18 आवर्स पर वीक मल्टीप्लाइड बाई लेट्स से जब मिड सेमेस्टर होगा ऑलरेडी 6 वीक हो के रहेगा उस टाइम में. सो 6 into 18 मतलब 144 आवर्स आपको उस दिन लगाना पड़ेगा.
इसलिए सर आप अटेंडेंस में भी उतना टाइट रखते हो. 80%.
No, see, 80% actually is what IIT has said. ठीक है ना, 80% IIT has said. I never force 80%. Never. You have not seen people get actually deregistered from the course. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. No, that's all right. That's all right. मगर ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब ये IIT का जो पॉलिसी है वो 80% का पॉलिसी है. So I am only an employee of IIT. So I have to enforce. I have to actually look for to enforcing what IIT wants me to enforce. मगर I am reasonable. So ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब 80% किसी को मतलब एनफोर्स किया, कुछ नहीं. If you don't, I ask people to come to the class only because coming to the class I am convinced actually. I'm convinced. Show you the data, I can show you the data because I have got all the data actually. I mean, you are going to enter data science, I actually maintain data science for my own. I maintain my own database for my course. So actually attending the classes improve grades, no question about it. But that does not mean that let's say you have got 100% attendance in my class, that automatically actually entitles you for an EX grade. Doesn't happen. Your understanding also reflects in your performance. Okay, so that is there.